Where shall we go? Let's check these crew quarters. No more stairs on the Normandy, just elevators.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Thanks for saying that.
It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Also, why didn't you just get your family out of that place? It's nice to see that we have bunks now instead of like shared stasis pods, which was the previous sleeping arrangement. More cozy. Women's restroom. Men's restroom. Oh. Medical chambers, it can only mean one thing. Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I really have completely forgotten what I was saying before Kelly interrupted me. What the hell was it? We're talking to Jacob. And I don't know. Good to see you. Imagine like you met somebody after 2 years and the first thing you said is, "Why are you here?"
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center. A very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Yeah, but why this ship?
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
They will be.
I trust you, Commander.
I'm Paragon Shepard.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Need anything?
You have everything you need.
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
More spacious.
Only thing missing are my private reserves.
Windows.
I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you another because fetch quests are a thing.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll still do it. Goodbye.
See you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
I mean, why though?
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Captain Sarcastic over here.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You seem like Conrad Werner's like long lost uncle. Who are you?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time.
Oh, you're the
This
comic
ain't no
relief.
luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel. and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible joke. It's just I've heard it before.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Like, for real, how the hell did you get recruited into Cerberus? Also, I am somebody who lost all of my family to Batarian raiders. I should have a reaction to what you just said, but they didn't write that for this particular exchange, which is a real missed opportunity.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
I have to say, I appreciate that they made an animation just for that aw shit.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work. Okay, so we still do have the sleeper pods, apparently, in addition to the crew quarters. But why? Why do we have two separate kinds? Are these just for naps? Why do we have these sleeping pods and crew quarters with bunk beds? Doesn't make sense. Hey, Miranda. You have a really nice office / bedroom here.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Okay.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe.
Uh-huh.
If I can help
I'm
allay
very
any of your
skeptical.
concerns, I'd be happy to do so.
Okay.
So, what would you like to know?
Let's start with sprinkling Rachni on top of marine listening posts in order to just see what happens.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the special
It
task.
seems more.
The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
I'm pretty sure humanity and the Systems Alliance has its own special ops.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Free market Black Ops.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division.
Really?
But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Did you know any of the people that I killed while I was wiping out those operations?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Easy peas.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background.
I mean, you know more than I
You've seen
know.
more of him than most
For
ever
sure.
do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
I have not seen the evidence of that yet.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I've
I
seen
didn't get
evidence
to
to the
where I am
contrary,
without
actually.
knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
That's the second occasion in which Miranda answered a challenge to her point of view by referring to her own infallibility.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the
Okay,
reasons the
me
elusive
too.
man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You are cocky.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human.
Yeah.
Add to that some of the
I mean-
best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
As a Sentinel, you're pretty useful in this game. You make a pretty good teammate.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Okay. Yeah,
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
that was weird.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Whatever I need, huh? Yeah, she's really useful from a powers perspective. Warp and overload, that combination can deal with basically every kind of protection in the game. I don't think we need to go to engineering yet. There's nobody down there. Is there? There's nobody down there, but there might be something down there. What's this? This is the launch bay for the shuttle. It's, again, way more spacious than the one we had before. Oh, I remember what's down here. Hang on a second. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we get the opportunity and my reflexes are good. No. No, there's a cot here. For Jack later. But we'll come to that later. I guess we don't get the meep just yet. Ah, you two. There is somebody down here.
You
Hello,
came all
Comic
the way down
Relief.
here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Hello.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm
That's
Engineer
correct.
Ken
That's exactly what I'm
Donnelly,
doing.
handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually.
Actually.
I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I'll ask.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Okay, you were part of the greatest cutscene in Mass Effect 1.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
Really?
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
How dare
We
they?
lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said.
Really?
I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Okay.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
That's me.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
They're daddy bags, you say.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's
Please.
an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
Correct.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Okay.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
Good question.
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Lucky for you, that's where I'm going. Thanks.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
That joke about...
Came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Of course, I like to explore things. There's a lot of game here and I want to see all of it. That's the engine core. It seems to be vibrating fairly violently, actually. I would be concerned. It might rip itself. Like, I mean, however it's attached to this base over here, which is not vibrating, that's got to be coming under a ton of stress. A ton of stress. That joke about daddy bags, again, I have to imagine a joke that I at least chuckled about on my first playthrough. Final destination for this playthrough, the captain's cabin. Let's check out our digs. We have a little antechamber here. There should be like there should be a waiting room area. There should be like a desk here for Kelly as my secretary and like a couple of like seats, like a couch there or something and some magazines. These are my digs. Medal of Honor achievements. I've got some achievements. Private terminal, same as the terminal in the main section next to Kelly. Toilet. Flush seems to work. Seems efficient. Mirror seems to work. Probably needs to be cleaned. Door works. Very good. It's in good repair. Tanks empty. Armor already customized. Music. Oh yeah, that's some classic Mass Effect 1 music. Yeah, Shepard's getting into the groove. But this is mission combat music. It's not very relaxing. This is the Citadel music. Too dramatic. I don't know where this is. This is from the Citadel somewhere. Ooh, this is the... Is this the Noveria music? Noveria music? We'll go with that for now, maybe, the Noveria music. There's a model of the new Normandy up here. And a bunch of racks for additional models that I'm sure we'll get over time. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this first stream of Mass Effect 2. I appreciate it. We're going to call it a stream there for now. Don't want to level anything up before I do. Probably this, right? We should probably get this up to 3 at least. And we're going to save the game there. I'm really looking forward to... What? The music changed. I don't want different music. I wanted that first music. What is this music? generic mission music on a planet? That's fine. But as I said, we'll call it a stream there. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the game. I hope you are too. And I will catch you next time. Bye.